I want to talk about something that might seem a little strange, but bear with me because I believe it's an important topic. I'm here to talk about why I'm grateful that Hamza quit YouTube. If you're not familiar with Hamza, he was a YouTuber who created videos about a wide range of topics. His videos were informative, entertaining, and he had a huge following. But despite his success, he recently decided to quit YouTube to fulfill his new mission. And believe it or not, I'm grateful for it. Now, before you start thinking I'm crazy, let me explain why. For a long time, I relied heavily on Hamza for all my information. I would wait eagerly for his videos to be released, and then I would watch them multiple times, taking notes and trying to absorb as much information as I could. Over time, I came to the realization that I was becoming too complacent in my approach to staying informed. I had been relying solely on Hamza's videos to get my self-improvement information, without putting much effort into doing my own research or seeking out other sources. I understood that this was not a healthy habit, and it was important for me to become more proactive in seeking out information and forming my own opinions. But as I started to realize, this reliance on Hamza was making me complacent. I wasn't actively seeking out new information, and I wasn't challenging myself to think critically about the world around me. I was just accepting what he said as the truth, without doing my own research. That's when Hamza's reduced posting schedule actually became a positive thing for me. Because he wasn't putting out videos as frequently, I was forced to start looking elsewhere for information. I started reading more news articles, listening to podcasts, and seeking out other YouTubers and content creators who were producing similar content to Hamza's. As a result, I've become more active in my approach to learning. I'm now able to form more well-rounded opinions, and am less likely to get stuck in an echo chamber of ideas. I've also discovered new voices and perspectives that I might not have found if I had just continued relying solely on Hamza's content. When Hamza quit YouTube, I was disappointed at first, but over time, I began to realize that it was a blessing in disguise. Without him, I was forced to be more active in finding my own information and being independent in my thinking. And I have to say, it's been a liberating experience. I've read more books, listened to more podcasts, and watched more videos than ever before. And in doing so, I've discovered a whole new world of perspectives and ideas that I never would have encountered if I had just relied on one person for all my information. I have to admit, I was initially disappointed when Hamza reduced his posting schedule. However, looking back, I'm actually grateful for his decision because it pushed me out of my comfort zone and forced me to become a more active and independent seeker of information. I'm truly appreciative of the sacrifices he's made, both in quitting YouTube altogether and in scaling back on his daily videos. His willingness to sacrifice so much has allowed me to grow as a person and become more knowledgeable about the world around me, and in becoming a more well-informed individual. I want to take a moment to thank Hamza for his informative and thought-provoking videos, which have helped me become a more independent thinker. It's funny how things work out sometimes, because even though his decision to quit seemed strange at first, it's actually been a blessing in disguise for me. If you're in a similar situation where you rely too heavily on one source of information, I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and start exploring new perspectives. You never know what you might discover.
I think we've been quite successful at what our purpose and mission was here. For so long, I spent every single day thinking about how to grow the channel, the movement, how to get more subscribers. I don't care. All I care about now is actually helping you, the current man, more. And I think to do that, I need to go out there into the real world and experience some true hardship, competition, martial arts. That's what I'm throwing myself into fully.
Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.